Alrighty folks, we are going to learn to use a new skill this week, reading tablature. While chords above a strumming pattern tell us most of the information we need to play along with the tune, every once in a while we need something even more specific. In this course, this is where tablature comes in. The concept is really quite simple. As you can see here, we have 6 lines in a stave of tablature. How many strings do you have? Coincidence? I think not. Each line represents a string, and while this orientation looks backwards, it sounds right. Let me explain. The bottom line on the tab is the thickest, lowest sounding string, Big Eddie. So the lower on the tab a note is, the lower it will sound. The top line is our thinnest, highest sounding string, Little Eddie. So the higher up on the tab a note is, the higher pitched it will sound. Let's check for understanding. Which string is this note on? Did you say Big Eddie? Good work. How about this note? Did you say the B string? Awesome. Now, you might be wondering what those zeros were on your screen just barely. The numbers on the tab tell us what fret each note is played in. 0 means that we don't press down on a note at all. We just play the string without touching it with our fretting hand. This is also called open. Let's try a couple examples. How do you play this note? Did you play 3rd fret on the D string? Good deal. How about this one? Did you play the 1st fret on the B string? Nice. The last thing I will show you about tablature before we move on is the difference between single notes and chords. If the notes are all stacked on top of each other like this, then they are all strummed at once as a chord. Always look up to the chord symbol when this happens in your music to see which chord this represents. It will always mean the same thing as what is written in the tab. When we are playing just one note after another, the notes will be next to each other, like this. Now that we understand how to read tab, it's actually time to learn how to play our tune of the day, Let It Be by the Beatles. Attached underneath this video is a PDF with several more examples to play through to help you understand tab better. Play through them before moving on if this didn't make sense.